My name is Vanvilai Nadasi, or you can call me Boom. Now I'm a third-year student. My majoring is English Language, teaching at Faculty of Education, Panyapura Institute of Management. Now I'm here to tell you about an interesting folktale of Thailand named The Speech of Parrots. Okay, if you ready, let's begin. But before I start, I have questions for you. Can you guess what is the story about?
I think it's about parrot.
Very good. Do you know parrot?
Yes, I know.
Excellent. And do you know where the parrot live?
I think the parrot live in the forest.
Get. Okay, from now on, let's see what happened in this story. Once upon a time, the chattering barbet, a colorful bird, lived in people's homes.
Hi, everyone. I'm a barbet bird. I'm an intelligent bird because I can learn how to speak like the people I live with. That's amazing, right?
Alas, one day, a hungry young farmer named Sunan spied a buffalo that was wandering in the fields near his home. He was so hungry.
Everyone, can you guess what Sunan would do with the buffalo?
I think that Sunan will kill it.
Very good. Okay, now let's see what happened next.
Suddenly, he killed it, cut it up, and carried it back to his home where he cooked for some meat and hid the rest in his lighthouse.
Then Sunan returned to his home and tell about the buffalo that he killed it to his wife and children. Okay, everyone, if you were Sunan, what would you say with your wife and children about the buffalo?
If I were Sunan, I would say that. Come on, look at the buffalo. It looks delicious.
That's a very good idea. Let's see what happened next.
Hey, I have something to tell all of you. When I was walking in the fields near our home, I saw a Kahan's buffalo. Then I was so hungry. After that, I killed it, cut it up, and carried it back to our home. Yeah, we will no longer be hungry. Ha 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 ha. The next day, Sunan Nesbo, named Kahan, knocked on the Sunan house door and said, "Hello, Sunan. I'm looking for my buffalo. I wonder if you have seen him." "No, I haven't seen your buffalo." But just then, the barbet piped up.
Sunan ate buffalo last night and hid the rest in the lighthouse.
After that, both men looked in alarm at the bird. But before Sunan could speak, Kahan ran to the lighthouse. Sunan was close behind him and the barbet flew after them.
When Kahan saw the meat, he was incredulous. He asked Sunan, "What's this?"
"Oh, I keep my buffalo meat here. But this is not your animal. This is the meat of a creature I killed long ago.
No! This is the buffalo you killed yesterday. That's what you told your wife and children last night.
Once again, both men stared at the bird. Sunan was furious, and Kahan didn't know whom to believe. Okay, everyone, do you think what would Sunan do next?
I think Sunan will kill the barbed bird.
Very good. Okay, let's see what happened next.
I have a great idea. Let's take this to the judge. Surely, no intelligent judge will take the words of a foolish bird over that of a man. Tomorrow, I shall meet you and your bird in court.
Sunan walked toward the house, worried and angry, when suddenly he has an idea.
Then he grabbed the barbed bird and placed him in the pot. And over this pot, he tied a black cloth.
That night, the sky was bright with the star, and the light formed a full moon. But inside the pot, there was only darkness. Then Sunan began to beat upon the pot, first softly, then louder and louder.
Oh, the thunder is so loud and coward. I didn't like the storms. Then Sunan began to drip water on the cloth. One drop, two drops, three drops, so that droplets of water felt like the rain fell upon the poor barbed's colorful back. Oh, was a dark stormy night, and I hoped morning would come soon.
So it did, and at dawn, Sunan lifted the barbed bird out of the pot and put him in his cage.
We are off to court.
In court, the judge listened thoughtfully as Kahan told his story, and then he called upon the barbed to speak.
Barbed, now is your turn.
My master killed the neighbor's buffalo and hid the last part he did not eat in the last house. He told his wife just that.
Ha 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 ha.
What are you laughing at? Sorry, it's just I cannot imagine why you would listen to the word of a foolish bird.
Everyone knows the puppet is a highly intelligent creature. Well, this puppet so often speaks nonsense. I sometimes forget. Go ahead, ask him anything. Ask him what last night was like. Okay, Barbet, can you tell me what last night was like?
Last night was dark and stormy. The thunder never stopped all night long.
Everyone, can you guess what would happen next?
I think everyone in the courtroom disbelieved the speech of Barbet anymore.
That's very good idea. Okay, now let's see.
Okay, now Sunan, I'm sure you would not condemn me for a crime based on such a creature's word. No, I see you are innocent, and because this creature's word caused you danger, I order this. No longer will any people keep these birds in our homes and care for them. We will send all the babies away to live in the forest.
Okay, everyone, can you get what would happen next with the barbet?
I think most of people will send all the babies away to live in the forest.
Very good. Okay, let's see what happened next. A few months later, Sunan's barbet was sitting in the forest, and then he spotted a bird much larger and brighter than he.
Hi, I'm Babbit.
Who are you? I'm a parrot. I came here from the south with my flock. We speak the language of human beings. Welcome! But let me warn you. When the human beings find out that you speak the language, they will capture you and bring you into their homes. That would be fine. But be careful. You must take care of what you say. Human beings are not always truthful and want to hear only their own thoughts.
They are not interested in our wisdom. If you are afraid, you may be punished.
Okay, everyone, do you think what would happen with parrots?
I think people would capture them and bring them into their homes. And the parrots never spoke their minds. They only echoed the words humans said.
Wow, that's very good idea. Okay, now let's see together. Finally, the parrot thanked the barbet, and not much later, his prediction came true. Human beings learned of the talking parrots, and they captured them and brought them into their homes. They cared for them and fed them just as they once had cared for the barbets. And they taught their parrots words. They hoped the parrots would say, but the parrot has passed along the barbet's wisdom to his companions. And so it is that parrots never speak their minds. They only echo the words humans say. And that's it, the end of this story.
For the moral of this story is, you should think before you talk, because your speech have power. Sometimes you don't need to say everything you think or know to others.
Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.